George Stoya, Center Scoop, R. Mason. Can you just tell us a little bit about your rehab process, getting back, wanting to play, obviously, in this game? What was the injury? What went into the process of you getting back to play?
Yeah, shout out to trainers, Jonathan Gresh, Jeff Lau, Haley, Dylan, Luke. They all helped me getting back, man. Healing right, getting my mind right. Just so I won't play, timid or scared. Not be 65, 70%. Let's just go be 85, 90%. Because nobody's 100% during the season, but let's go be as high as we can be so we can ball out for this playoff game. Shout out to them.
James Hale, Oklahoma City Sports Radio. R. Mason, how did you feel like the defense played tonight? It wasn't, you guys didn't have anything to do with the pick six or anything. So overall, it looked like you guys had a fairly good day. But how did you feel like you guys played today?
Yeah, we played good. It's kind of hard to just say what the defense did. Because as a whole team, we didn't get the job done. But I heard something like 1.4 yards per carry. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter at this point if we don't come out with the W. I think we play overall good. Loud environment, communication, just playing with – I seen we played with aggression, played fast. That's all that really matters. But, yeah, it's kind of hard to say with the defense. As a team, we didn't come out with the victory.
R. Mason, Jenny Carlson with the Oklahoman. Two-part question from me. I'm curious just what you think about the overall success of this season. Do you come to the end of this and feel like you had a successful year? And I also asked Brent sort of a similar question. He said he actually referenced you and the fact that you fought to come back and play when, maybe you wouldn't have had to necessarily. He said that he felt like that was an example of success. Do you feel like I don't know how successful you feel like the season was, but just the mentality maybe that you guys set as a standard here, what do you feel about that as you end this season?
Yeah, I wouldn't have it any other way. Like if God has a plan and let his will be done however it has to be, but I wouldn't have it any other way with these guys. To come back, play with my guys, that's the whole point of me coming back. I didn't come back to, for no fans. I didn't come back to one more time in the Palace. Like, I wouldn't come back if I didn't love my guys. So, yeah, Coach V's right. Would you call it successful because we didn't have the big diamond on our pinky ring? Yeah, you could say it now, but at the end of the day, to go out with my guys like this, I count it as successful. Yeah.
Left side, John.
John Hoover, Sooners on SI. I'm wondering, R. Mason, what was it like for you to lead this team and lead this defense this year, for you personally, and then to watch them kind of mature and get going in the direction that Brent Venables kind of started 4 years ago?
Yeah, it all starts with Coach V, the ultimate leader. I just piggyback off of him. For our defense to be how it was this year says a lot about our coaching and our leadership. But I'm more the one that says certain things and kind of sit back and watch it happen. I'm not really that big of a talker in that leadership. That's more of Kip, Owen, John. But yeah, I think for them, how they developed me to the leader I am today is crazy. Looking back at freshman year, like it would be insane if y'all would know. Y'all can't. You're not here day to day. But yeah, it all starts with Coach V. Amazing coach, amazing leader. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Fourth row, Willie.
Willie Gillespie, OU Daily. Obviously, you're out for a couple weeks, but to return for this game on this stage and at home in front of the fans and the national audience, again, you're out for a couple weeks, but how did it feel to get back and play?
Oh, I felt amazing. No, I know I said it wasn't really about the fans, but it is nice to be look up at a crowd in Norman Nation, to look up and see that crimson and black. I know we said we want to black out, but it did play a factor. No, I did say we weren't playing for fans, but I can't do Sooner Nation like that. That's bad. But to go and play last time being in Oklahoma, I kind of knew it. Senior night wasn't my last time. I knew we were going to have a playoff game here. That meant a lot. I'm just glad I was able to come back and play with my guys for the last time.
Thank you, R. Mason.
Appreciate you.
Got a question for Owen. Left side, John.
Yeah, well, John Hoover, Sooners on SI. I wonder what it was like for you to emerge this year. When you look back, I know tonight's tough to talk about right now, but big picture. You look back at your season and how you emerged, and then maybe the way this team grew into, you got leaders kind of pop up, it seemed, here and there, like yourself, R. Mason. And where does that come from? Is it the coaching staff? Is it Coach Venables and the plan that he established 4 years ago?
That's a good question. Being able to contribute in a meaningful way this year was awesome. It worked out in perfect timing, and I'm super grateful to everybody who's helped me along the way. And as far as leaders go, yeah, I think that was, part of our success this year. A huge part was that we had leaders everywhere. And when somebody wasn't, having the best game, there were other people that would step up and, take that role from them. And so having leaders all across the board is something that's great in games where they're super close and you got to rely on a couple people to come up clutch. And yeah, I think Coach V does a good job of making sure everybody has the chance to be a leader. He doesn't put you down based off age or how much you play. In fact, he expects everybody to, make an attempt at being a leader. And it lets guys that, probably wouldn't be outspoken or super vocal get to be vocal. And I think that you're starting to see that in the culture that's being built here. Yeah, just a testament to this team and all the leaders and all the hard work everyone's put in.
Standing on the left,
Brandon
Brandon.
Drummo, you Insider. I know it just ended and everything's just kind of a whirlwind for you right now. And you answered the big picture, but you have opportunities now, Senior Bowl, all that type of stuff. Congratulations, by the way. Do you have any inkling of what your future may lie ahead for you?
Yeah. Up to this point, I've been super focused on winning this game and giving my all for this team and this season. So to be honest, I hadn't thought a whole bunch about it. As I mentioned a while ago, I'm currently in an appeal with the NCAA for another year, and I'm waiting to hear back on that. I think the probability of that is not high, but I'm hoping that all the, evidence and the fact that I hope the NCAA will see that I'm not just another football player who's wanting a bunch of NIL money. I'm someone who cares about the university and, stuck their time out with the same place and is just starting to kind of reap the rewards and is just wanting another year to go at it. I'm hoping that they'll see my case for that and, not just kind of clump it with everything else. So, once I hear back on that, I'll be able to make some decisions. But until then, it's kind of up in the air.
Right side, Jenny.
Oh, and Jenny Carlson with the Oklahoman. I think people would say a double-digit win season, an appearance in the playoff, pretty successful season. But I'm curious what you think, and if there is a measure of success in your mind for this season, does it go beyond the wins and the playoff appearance?
As far as I'm concerned, this season was a success. It didn't end how we wanted. Obviously, our goal at the beginning of the year is to win a national championship. But I'm super proud of the team, super proud of the fight that we've put up all season. A lot of people expected us to not come out of our season and our schedule the way that we did. but we just fought all year. Our motto was hard to kill. And that the team took that and ran with it and really, really embodied that. So as far as I'm concerned, yeah, the season was a success. Did it end the way we wanted to? No, but you can't discount all the great moments and all the hard work that everybody's put in throughout the year. Proud of everybody, proud of all the leaders, proud of the coaches who just worked so hard to get us to this point. Wish we could have capitalized more tonight. Give credit to Bama; they did a really good job. But yeah, this season was a success for me and the team, and I think everybody that's a part of this program.
Second row, right side, James.
Say hello, KC Sports Radio. Owen, it's so tough to get momentum in this game, and the offense, gave up the pick six and things, and you guys came up with some stops. From a defensive standpoint today, how well did you guys feel like you guys played?
I thought there were a couple plays that we left out there. I think when we watched the film back, there were going to be a couple plays that everybody on the team wishes they had back. A lot of competitive plays that didn't go our way, where we were in a position to make plays. But it's a testament to Alabama, and they've got great players too. They recruited a high level. They've got high-level coaches, and they were able to execute on plays that really mattered. So, as far as the defense is concerned, I think we fought our ass off all night. I'm proud of the way everybody came out. Even in the last drive after a missed field goal, we came out and went 3 and out. That's kind of been the mindset of the defense all year. So proud of the way we fought. Unfortunately, a couple plays where we didn't execute properly, and it cost us. But, the defense all season has fought super hard, and I think that, tonight was no different. Yep. Thanks, guys. Appreciate y'all.